The Long Road to Success. The complete story of Daniel was born in a small village surrounded by green fields and tall mountains. His father was a farmer who worked hard from morning till night, and his mother worked in a small shop to support the family. They did not have much money, but they had something more important: dreams. From the time he was very young, Daniel was curious about the world. He wanted to see cities, travel to new places, and learn about new things. One evening, when he was only 10 years old, he looked up at the stars and told his mother, "One day I will be successful. One day I will make you proud." His mother smiled, touched his hair gently, and said, "My son, success is not easy. The road will be long. There will be many stones and many storms. But if you keep walking, nothing is impossible." Struggles in school. When Daniel went to school, life was not easy for him. He was not the smartest boy in his class. In fact, many times he failed his tests. He tried hard, but the numbers and words on the page did not make sense. His classmates laughed and whispered, "Daniel is slow. Daniel will never achieve anything." Those words hurt him deeply. He felt small, and sometimes he wanted to give up. But inside his heart, there was always a tiny voice telling him, "Don't stop. Keep going. Success takes time." Instead of giving up, Daniel made a decision. Every evening, while other children played outside, Daniel sat under a small lamp and studied. Sometimes, when the electricity was gone, he used a candle. His eyes burned, his hands were tired, but his dream was bigger than his pain. The power of small steps. Daniel created a simple rule for himself: one new thing every day. If he learned one new English word today, he was happy. If he solved one new math problem today, he was happy. If he read one new page of a book today, he was happy. Slowly, the small steps began to build a long road. After 1 year, he was no longer the weakest student in class. After 2 years, he became one of the best. Teachers who once ignored him now smiled with pride. His classmates were shocked. They asked, "Daniel, how did you change?" He replied, "I did not stop. I moved forward every single day." The college dream. After finishing school, Daniel wanted to go to college, but his family was poor. His father said with sadness, "Son, we want to see you study, but we cannot pay the fees." Daniel felt his dream breaking, but he did not lose hope. He decided to work. In the morning, he studied. In the afternoon, he worked in a small shop. At night, he helped his father on the farm. Life was hard, but Daniel never complained. Finally, after saving for 1 year, he paid for his college. But a new challenge was waiting for him: the language barrier. In college, the classes were in English. Daniel's English was weak. He sat in classrooms where teachers spoke fast and he could not understand. Students laughed when he tried to answer in broken English. At first, he felt ashamed. He thought about leaving college, but then he remembered his golden rule: one new thing every day. So he practiced. He started reading children's books in English, then newspapers, then small novels. He wrote down words, practiced in front of a mirror, and spoke with friends even when they laughed. Slowly, his English improved. One day, his professor asked a question, and Daniel stood up to answer. His voice was shaking, his hands were cold, but he spoke clearly. The class was silent. When he finished, everyone clapped. For the first time, Daniel felt confident. The first business and failure. During college, Daniel wanted to support himself more. He borrowed a little money and opened a small food stall. He worked very hard, but the stall did not make enough money. After a few months, he lost everything. People around him said, "Look, Daniel failed again. He will never succeed." But Daniel smiled and said, "Failure is not the end. Failure is a teacher. I will try again." Hard work pays off. After graduation, Daniel got a job in a company. He was not the most talented person there, but he was the most hard-working. While others went home early, Daniel stayed late. He learned new skills, studied new ideas, and helped others. After 1 year, he got a promotion. After 3 years, he became a manager. His boss trusted him. His co-workers respected him. But Daniel's dream was bigger. He wanted to build something of his own. Building the company. With the money he saved, Daniel opened a small computer shop. He sold parts, repaired laptops, and helped customers. At first, the shop was very small. Sometimes he had only 1 customer a day, but Daniel treated every customer with respect and honesty. Slowly, people trusted him. Word spread about his shop. After 2 years, he opened a second shop. After 5 years, he had a small company. Giving back. 10 years later, Daniel returned to his village. He was now a successful man. The boy who once studied under a candle was now the owner of a company. He built a new school for poor children. He gave scholarships to students who could not pay. He stood in front of them and said, "Success is not magic. Success is not luck. Success is patience, hard work, and never giving up. If I can do it, you can do it too. Remember, 1 new thing every day." The children clapped and smiled with hope in their eyes. Daniel looked at the sky and remembered his mother's words, "Nothing is impossible." And that night, as he stood under the stars, Daniel whispered, "My journey was long, my struggles were many, but my dream has come true. This is success."